All right. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but we should be live again now. And the lag seems to be gone, so that's nice. All right. So there's evil. We are going to let's cast Strike for Mike here. Actually, did we? Yeah, okay, cool. And we're going to make use of Disc M's armor shredding. Hello! Oh, is that a mobility shred? I thought it was an armor shred. Oh, it's right. It's Mazinger that has the armor shred. Oops. Still, mobility shred is good. Support. No support. Ooh, evil seems very durable right now. This should be lethal. Gotta finish off the boss with Blade, of course. Exactly. That is not quite enough. This is why we do mid-battle saves. Right, gotta cast Focus again. Now we should get the kill. I don't remember if this attack has a dynamic kill. We will find out. Now I'm gonna have to figure out how to splice these two VODs together. This cannot be! Ooh, lots of good skills. Surely you don't think that's enough to defeat me, Blade? We'll see about that, Evil. I'll wring the life out of you here and now! Blade's fermion particle readings are increasing. He's getting ready to blast him with a Volteca. The enemy's fermion readings are increasing as well. They're gonna blast each other as what? Carrot, send those readings over to me. This is... Die, Evil! Takaya, we're twins. Where did your fraternal love go? What? Gasp! Gah! What happened? Blade's Volteca just bounced off that guy. The red Techaman's emitting antimatter fermions. They're engulfing all the other nearby fermions. Then D-Boy's his Volteca was absorbed and fired back at him by the enemy's own Volteca. Does it hurt, Blade? Don't worry, in a few seconds you won't feel anything at all. Hey, Edge, thanks for the raid. Mikoto, the Eraserhead. We're on our way to assist you, D-Boy. Idiocy. Worms like you could never block my Volteca. Eraserhead launched. It's on its way. Be gone. Psy Volteca! Eraserhead, fire! Gah! They deflected my Psy Volteca with a high-frequency oscillation blast. As worn out as I might be, that's still somewhat impressive. His power's unbelievable. Even with the Eraserhead, that still hit like an anvil. Gah! Ah! Ah! D-Boy! Well, I suppose I don't even need to waste my time here anymore. Try as you might, you can never escape the fate of the Radam, Blade. I'll enjoy watching you crumble beneath your urge to destroy. Ah! D-Boy! I sense so much anger and hatred, an overwhelming urge to destroy. Nice! Techman Blade's really lost his human mind? Gah! Shh, he's just a monster now. Furyu, Rairu, we need to put him down. Acknowledged. Switching mission parameters. New objective, stop the Berserk Techaman Blade. Don't hurt him, Furyu, Rairu. D-Boy's our friend. As per commands given, neutralizing the Techaman is now our top priority. For that matter, the safety of the man himself is priority number 14. What did you say? Acceptable losses are a given in any and all strategy. That's what Dr. Yang taught us. That sounds logical. Dude, you've got to ease up. On the other hand, there's no need to accept avoidable losses. Affirmative, hero. We just need to stop him, and that'll be the end of that. And just how are we going to stop a hulked-out Blade? Gah! The guy's attacking everything in sight. I have the sinking feeling those green and yellow robots have the right idea here. We're not just giving up on him, though. There's got to be something we can try. Maybe, but let's not forget that we still have the Radam to contend with. Captain, a large group of Radam is closing in. They must want to use this opportunity to steal back Block 6's energy plant. What? Oh no! What are you doing, Captain Misumaru? Destroy Techaman Blade and go deal with the Radam. What are we going to do, Eureka? Get to it already. Fire your gravity blast at Techaman Blade. Miss Minato, turn the Nadesco around and bring us to point 24x. But that's... quick! That's the only way we can stop the Radam's attack. Yes, ma'am. Keep us steady and fire a gravity blast at 12 o'clock. Copy that. Firing gravity blast. Eureka, wait! Over there is... Block 6's energy plant. It just went up in smoke. All nearby Radam have retreated. The group that was headed this way has also turned around. I see. The strategic asset is gone, so there's no point in fighting over this area. As far as Earth's concerned, finding that thing intact was a major lucky break. But considering it was lost to the Radam to begin with, this didn't really change anything for us. Very impressive, Captain Misumaru. That was about the best decision you could have made. Though some people aren't going to see it that way. Captain Misumaru, what have you done? I did what was best to save my ship and our friendly forces. Sorry, I guess. Now that's the captain I know. There we go. Being a jarhead really doesn't click with any of us. The Nadesco forces are moving to rescue D-Boy. Sorry, sir, but we're busy now. Captain Misumaru, you... Oh, he lost his signal. Nice one, Riri. The Radam are gone, so all that's left is stopping Blade. Drah! Techaman Blade's homing in on our ship. Uh-oh, you think he's got a secret beef with us or something? Horus, evasive maneuvers. Not happening, boss. He's way too fast for us. Ah! Hey, Orgun. Thanks for the help. Gah! Orgun, he stopped D-Boy. Is he gonna kill him? What happened to wanting to observe D-Boy's struggles? Was he just screwing with us? No, we have to go after D-Boy. All smaller units to pursue D-Boy right away. We can't let him tear through the ring. D-Boy. Whoa, is D-Boy the one behind all this shaking? Dad, why are you so worried about D-Boy coming in here? The orbital ring isn't kept in place by verniers, thrusters, or anything of the sort. See ya, Edge. Yeah, I know that much. The structure stays intact by sloshing fluid around, right? And what do you suppose were to happen if that were that fluid to leak? The ring would break apart and plummet towards Earth. And there's absolutely no way stuff as big as this would burn up in the atmosphere. If that happened, everything along the Earth's equator would suffer cataclysmic damage. Which is why we need to calm D-Boy down before that happens, and if that doesn't work, we'll be left with no other option. No, you can't! Millie, it's only going to get worse from here. You and Mihiro need to get back to the Valstork. But D-Boy's going to... I want to help him. D-Boy's our friend. I get how you feel, but it's going to take more than I want to fix this. But... Millie, Mihiro, are you prepared to risk your lives to save D-Boy? Dad, what the hell are you thinking? I'm not talking to you. What's the answer, you two? Yes, I'm prepared. Me too. Then I guess we'll just have to hope for the best. We've received a message from Guy and the Ace to Valis team. D-Boy's been located. Copy that. Send the coordinates over. Millie, Aki, I'm not backing down on this. If there's something I can do for him, then I will. So please, Aki, just give me a bit of your courage. Pull yourself together, D-Boy. Calm down. Gah! This isn't working. He looks at us and sees only enemies. What are we going to do? We ain't gonna last long here. There's no time talking to him. Contact the captain and have her gravity blast this spot. Well, you know what they say. If you're not willing to shell your own position, you're not willing to win. No, we can't give up. The second you give up, that's when it's all over. I seriously doubt cliches are gonna help here. Yeah! Yeah! He's going to bring down the entire orbital ring down if this keeps up. Look, Organ's here. Tekkaman, are you truly incapable of escaping the fate of the Radam? Was I right? Does such a being not exist in this entire universe? No, get away! Don't kill him! Stop! D-Boy, we're here for you! Are those girls nuts? The hell are they gonna do on foot? Just be quiet and watch. We're putting all our chips on them. D-Boy, please, you have to go back to normal. D-Boy, remember who you are. Remember your friends at Warter, your little sister. Gah! What are they doing? D-Boy's mind is still there behind the Tekkaman's instinct. They're risking their lives to call him out. But that's crazy dangerous! Right, couldn't they just do that over a transmission or something? That won't fly. The only way to reach D-Boy is to weaken his Tekkaman instinct, at least a bit. They need to show that they're not enemies, and that can only be done face to face. I see your point. If any mech drew near, he'd simply lash out in self-preservation. They said D-Boy sees his sister in those girls. The best we can do is take our chances on that. Rah! Rah! D-Boy, please, remember the kind man we know you are. Your sister would be so sad if she saw you like this. Please. The will of the Tekkaman is wavering. Was I not mistaken? Is he the one I traveled the cosmos in search of? D-Boy, we're begging you. D-Boy! Yuki. D-Boy! D-Boy! Miyuki, He stopped. Now, Pegasus, retrieve him. Roger. D-Boy! Wow, they actually did it. Well, I'll be damned. That's a proper victory of the heart if I ever saw one. Tekkaman Blade, once more I've bore witness to your strength. He left. I guess even he was impressed by D-Boy getting back to normal. Millie, Mihiro! Aki, we did it, Aki. Yes, you two were wonderful. Thank you so much. No, this wasn't just us. It only worked because we had Werther here with us. Atta girl, Mihiro. You did great. You're getting full princess treatment once we get back. That's touching, but if you don't mind, the Alliance will be taking custody of D-Boy. Balzac, you son of a... Hey, don't take it out on me. Freeman's already okayed it. The Chief? Yeah, him. Now, D-Boy's coming with us. D-Boy. The girls saved the guy and it was all for this? Damn it. Damn it! Alright. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Skill parts, we got a support attack skill part, which we'll give to Guy. We got another level of gunfight, which we are saving. We got another point of BP. We got a level of hit and run. Hero doesn't have hit and run, or hit and away, which is by far the most important skill on sniper units, so we'll be giving that to him. And then we will save. And we'll be ready to head to the next chapter. Now, on this chapter, we do have a route split option, and it's not one that I have made a decision on yet. So, what do people want? Do we want to go stop Dr. Hell's plans, or do we want to help D-Boy in North America? Those are going to be our options. Well done, Bless. I believe we can mark Werther's first sortie as a stellar success. Save the props. What I want is for Freeman to come clean with it about what his game is. Are you referring to my handing Tekkaman data to the Alliance, or about D-Boy? No, I'm willing to let those slide, but first, mind looking me in the eye a bit? Ah, the good old Hawkeye. Nothing can keep him from perceiving the truth, correct? Then please, go right ahead. Do your worst. No, I'm satisfied with this chat. Mind you, our younger folk are a lot more incensed than I am. Laying all our cards on the table won't do us any good. With age comes responsibility to carry out these thankless jobs. You know how it is. The helping D-Boy in North America is going to let us see Furyu and Ryu's first combination, and it's going, whereas it's also going to adjust the cast of our Tekman Blade units, whereas heading to deal with Dr. Hell's plot is going to have us get the Nadesco properly on our side and bring back the Mazinger cast and get a Robo. So those are going to be our routes. I understand. Perhaps it'd be best to postpone introducing the team to our new members then. New members? Please come in. Good day, I guess. Captain Misumaru, the Nadescos joined Werter? Indeed, our career with the Alliance lasted a scant few days. Tragic. I imagine that's due to the energy plant incident. Normally, the entire crew would be court-martialed for that, but their successes in prior operations helped mitigate their punishment. Oh, and I never introduced myself. I'm Marina Kinjo Wong, the Nadesco's vice helmswoman. Your reputation precedes you, madam. You're the secretary to Nirgal's elusive CEO, right? Yes, and for that matter, the CEO himself pressed the Alliance into letting the crew go free. Didn't the military want to build an elite team around the Nadesco, though? Oh, you needn't worry about that. Nirgal's already assembling the Nadesco's successor vessel. We've agreed to hand it over to the Alliance in exchange for this deal. In short, the military's done with the ship and elected to kick it to the curb. Is that correct? Looks like it, yeah. Don't let it get to you, Captain Misumaru. As the Trail Lieutenant goes, everything eventually finds its place, so don't feel pressured. Are you suggesting the Alliance couldn't make good use of them, Captain Blass? Exactly. Granted, there's another tenet that might apply here, too. A square peg will never fit in a round hole, so just throw it out. You're looking awfully nervous, Captain. In any case, Nurgle is hoping to use the Nadesco to collect further combat data. Assigning it to Werter struck corporate is the best solution. We certainly appreciate having it in its ace developers on board. They'll expand our range of operations quite nicely. In which case, I suggest we send troops to rescue D-Boy from Salt Lake Base in the US. You kidding me? You're the one who gave him the military to begin with! Calm down, Huma. I'm sure Freeman has something in mind. Very well. We'll first petition the Alliance to give him back to us. If that doesn't work, we'll be forced to take a more direct approach. Heh, we get to tango with the Earth Alliance, huh? I can't wait. Do keep in mind, Mr. Huma, that our purpose is simply to recover D-Boy. Yeah, sure. I don't want to start trouble to spite him, of course. Chief, incoming call from the Tuatha De Danann patrolling the Pacific. From Captain Testarossa? Put her through. Chief Taiga, please respond. This is Captain Tuatha Testarossa of the Tuatha De Danann. We're cruising 300 meters below the surface and have just detected an odd magnetic storm nearby. Our current location is 25 north, 143 east. Now that's odd. Nothing around there should be causing magnetic storms. Chief, could that be the location of Dr. Hell's mobile fortress? It was seen off the coast of Japan before. We'll carry on observing the phenomenon, but if this is Dr. Hell's base, another attack on Japan is likely imminent. Understood. We'll prepare ourselves for the worst-case scenario. Transmission ended. Guess we'll be splitting our team again. Half to rescue D-Boy in the US, half to deal with Dr. Hell. We'll have Mithril's SRT plus the Nadesco and Go Lion teams stand guard over here. Meanwhile, the Preventers, Space Knights, and 3G's Mobile Corps will make for America. Okay, but aren't you forgetting about us? I'd like for the Valstroke to transport the US team to its destination, certainly, but Dr. Hell's unpredictable. Having another ship on hand could help us react faster. If you can't make up your mind, then allow me. We're going to confront Dr. Hell! Understood. You'll be on standby within the Bay Tower base for the time being, then. In that case, I'll call 3G's 3rd aircraft carrier to transport the US team. Please do, Mr. Huma. You have on-site command for that operation. Roger that, Chief. I swear we'll be coming back with D-Boy in tow. Bless. Captain Misumaru. Dr. Hell will be looking to gain momentum following Mazinger Z's defeat. I'll wager he'll be deploying a lot of forces for this next assault. Be careful out there. Yes, sir. As you can see, the Nadesco and the Ace Develoces have joined us. That said, we're going to make sure they are all in the correct frame before the battle. August 24th, 99 Alliance Space Calendar. Ship's log. Word has been split in two, with the 3G, Preventers, and Space Knights crew flying to the US. We're hanging by the Bay Tower base, but you could cut the tension around here with a knife. Everyone's expecting a way tougher battle than before if Dr. Hell decides to make his move. It's been 2 months since Mazinger Z went down, but just thinking about it ticks me off. Next time Doc pokes his head out, I'll be ready to get a whole lot of payback for Koji. Koji. What? I remember ramming the ghoul with Mazinger Z and... Open your eyes, Koji, and set forth with this Mazen. That voice. Grandpa? Wait, where am I? What happened after that fight? And would you look at that? Koji didn't die. How could this be? We were certain that he was dead. How ridiculous. Listen to me, Koji. Mazinger could have led you to become either a god or a devil. However, the strength of this new Mazen far exceeds that of Mazinger Z. A new Mazen? Yes, pilot it and you'll be capable of surpassing a god and obliterating the devil. Go, Koji. Its power is now yours. But mine? Grandpa, wait! Grandpa! Awaken! Mazen Kaiser! Ah! Doctor, it's been 2 months since Dr. Hell's attack totaled Getter Robo. Is it still not fixed yet? Worse, while we were stuck here, Mazinger Z was caught in a trap and Koji wound up killed. First we lost Musashi, and now another dear friend. And we can't do anything to avenge him. I'm truly sorry, Ryo. The weight of Koji's death falls on me as well. That's not true, Father. Dr. Hell's the only one to blame. I didn't mean to pin that on you, Doctor, but it kills me to just sit here doing nothing. Calm down, Ryo. All that said, Doctor, I did notice you've been in the underground lab pretty much 24/7 lately. It shouldn't take this long to repair Getter, no? You know you can always ask us for help, Doctor. We'll do anything to make Koji's killer pay. I know, but you'll need more strength. It won't be long before the new Getter is activated. A new Getter? So you weren't fixing the old one, but building a brand new one? And we'll be ready to get back in and fight once it's finished. Easy, Ryo, Benkei. I don't think that's the end of it. You never mentioned how long it'd take to finish this new Getter, Doctor. Is it already done? Yes. Then why did you hide it from us? I'd like an explanation if you don't mind. Cut him some slack, Hayato. I'm sure the Doctor had his reasons. No, Hayato is right. I did intentionally hide this new Getter from you, and it has been finished for a long, long time, thanks to a certain man's help. For a long, long time? But why keep it a secret until now? Because in truth, I feared the massive power this Getter has. Thus, my collaborator and I decided to lock its activator key with a certain limiter. And the new Getter won't work unless that limiter is removed. Correct, and the moment that limiter came loose would signal that this Getter's greatest foe has emerged. Its greatest foe? Dr. Hell's assault forced my hand, and I made a choice to activate that sealed Getter. My plan was to remove its seal today once I finished running its final checks. That was when I noticed that it had come loose on its own. Which means, yes, its dreadful foe must have made its move. A Getter so powerful it scared Dr. Satome into sealing it away. And there's also the foe this Getter's meant to face. Steel yourselves, boys. Soon, you'll have to stand up to your mightiest opponent yet. Should you fall, it'll mean the death of justice itself throughout the world. A being capable of destroying justice itself, what could it be? At long last, the time has come to crush that accursed Photon Laboratory. Yes, sire. Preparations are already in place to deploy Kikaiju across Japan. Good. They'll serve as distractions for the local SDF and Earth Alliance forces. In the meantime, Ashura, you will lead the Mecha Beast army against the Photon Laboratory. You honor me with your trust, sire. Words cannot express my gratitude. The lab is still guarded by Great Mazinger, but a lone mech will not stem the tide. Werter would be a concern, but they've been split in half. This is a perfect opportunity. None will keep me from ruling the world once the laboratory and its photon energy are mine. Yes, sire, all will bow before you, not just humanity, but even the Zonder, Evoluted, and Radam. Go now, Ashura, and let today mark the beginning of a new era! By your will. Hehehe, what a touching speech, Dr. Hell. I command you to stay out of this. The Photon Lab is one foe I insist on seeing annihilated by my own hand. As you wish, Dr. Hell. I look forward to seeing your mighty Kikaiju army in action. So be it. You'll bear witness to my brilliance. Brilliance? Bold words for someone who's merely using relics from an ancient civilization. Still, we Galra did build our empire on the backs of the remains of ancient civilizations. I should get a clear look of how well the Earthlings put that power to use. Summer vacation's almost done. I can't believe we're going back to school next week. This summer was really busy, though, what with the attack on Okinawa and the hijacking. I never had the chance to see an AS battle up close before. Oh, it still gives me goosebumps. True, and I even got to shake Lady Rulena's hand after the hijacking. On that subject, where were you, Sagara? You just kind of vanished around mid-August. Confidential matters. I'm not at liberty to say. Confidential? Sosuke, quit beating around the bush and just tell them you were doing part-time jobs. Oh, yes, that's correct. You two have been acting kind of weird after we got back from Okinawa. Nuh-uh, Sosuke and I are still the same as ever. Are you? Last I checked, you called him Sagara, and now he's suddenly Sosuke. Don't tell me you two became, adults over the summer? Quit thinking nonsense, girl! Adults? I've been an adult since I was 10 years old. What? Are you serious? Sosuke, back up and explain what you mean by that. Oh, right, I suppose that's a bit too early in this country. Not everyone has been to a battlefield at that age. That's what I figured. You namely gave me a heart attack for a sec. In any case, Tokyo is growing suspicious of us. We must take appropriate measures. What are you thinking of doing to Kyoko, Sosuke? Relax, it'll just be a small incision to her frontal lobe to alter her memories. Far fewer side effects than using drugs, even. No, are you insane? Just find some way to trick them. There you two go, whispering again. Care to share? Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all. Why are you surprised? It wasn't hiding. She's right. Our relationship hasn't changed at all. I knew what I was signing up for when I joined 3G after Okinawa, but he's just too much. Good lord, I never should have agreed to Mamoru's request. Secret or no? Mamoru? This isn't Mamoru. This is, Akumi Kaido? Who is one of my favorite characters from Gaogegar. I'm excited to see him here. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Oh, Miss Kaname, good day. Good day, Hana. Is he one of your classmates? He is, yes. His name's Akumi Kaido. Well, it's good to meet you, Kaido. Is Mamoru around? I think he's busy with something. He wasn't home when I called. I bumped into Kaido while I was taking Yosef for a walk. I'm glad to see you well, Yosef. Bark! Oh boy, Yosef's always on edge around Sagara. Weird. Taking a closer look, you're really different from Mamoru. Why did I mistake you two? There's a reason for that, Kaname. It's not that surprising, really. Huh? Is that someone's phone? It kind of sounds like the theme from that American TV show. Yes, it's mine. Hello? Understood. I'll be right over. Sosuke. Sorry, Chidori. I have to go. The part-time job calls. Yeah, okay. But remember that school's back next week. Don't be late for class, alright? Copy that. I'll be there. There goes Sagara. What kind of part-time job is the boss calling you on the cell? Talk about busy work. Huh? Is that the evacuation siren? Do you think the Radam or Mecha Beasts or Kikaiju are attacking again? Sosuke, guys, be careful out there. Chapter 11, Clash of Mazins. That's a lot of Kikaiju. I believe the Kikaiju attacks across Japan are merely diversions, Tetsuya. I agree, Professor Yumi. All signs point to the Photon Lab being Dr. Hell's real target. Kick their butts, Tetsuya! Make them pay for what they did to my bro! Absolutely. We'll carry out Kabuto's mission in his stead. Koji, watch over us from heaven. We'll fight just as hard as you did. Here we go, Muka. Our guts and our anger will wreck them, Kikaiju. We're winning this for Kabuto. Professor Yumi, we don't have the time to wait for backup from the SDF or the Earth Alliance. Indeed, we'll have to fend off the enemy by ourselves. Come on, Kikaiju. Tetsuya Tsurugi and Great Mazinger will scrap the lot of you. I am not confident in this. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back to the Photon Power Laboratory and use its powerful defensive abilities, plus 30 defense and evade, and plus 20% regeneration, both of energy and hit points. Good old Fire Wars. Great theme. Boss Borat is such a silly robot. Borat, Fist of Justice. Scramble all troops. Valhawk, the Arc 7. How do we get to deploy everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we get to deploy everyone. Let's set positions. Actually, we'll do this. There we go. It's Warter. Huh? What's that? An elite team independent from the Alliance, made to defend Earth. This is Blessfield Artigan of Warter speaking. We're here to assist. Professor Yumi of the Photon Lab. We're in your debt. No need to thank us, Prof. We got a major debt to settle with these guys. So call me a piper, because it's time to pay up. A bazillion times over. Yikes, he seriously needs to work on his trash talk. Come on, man, you're gonna make all the kids at home think a bazillion's a real number. Whatever. The point is we're gonna make them answer for what they've done. You're the trailer from before, aren't you? Yeah, the name's Kazuma Artigun. We'll take you up on your offer, Kazuma. Everyone here feels the same way you do. The Fuji Space Academy is nearby too, and villains aren't welcome in our backyard. Troops, go and give the Kakaiju army the works! Time to just double check something for now. No Lambda driver yet. Again, this is a lot of Kakaiju, so we're gonna stay near the Photon Power Labs and use its terrain bonuses. I'm gonna pull Boss Borat back because it's very fragile. Let Kazuma have some revenge. I'll hit this Garada K7 with a Thunder Break. Thunder Break! Thunder Break also has a status. There's a lot more status in this game than I remember. I do love Boss Borat's animations. We're pushing them back. We can win this. Wishful thinking, I say. Our enemy's an international terrorist. I doubt this at all. This is all it'd take to dissuade him. I know that. I was just saying. We've new enemies incoming. Dead ahead. Looks like Sosuke was right on the money. And here come a bunch of them. These creeps don't know who they're messing with. Knock one Kakaiju down, and they just make another. Izumi... Your jokes are so bad. Nothing gets to her, huh? Eyes open, Suzuishi. There's a good number of enemies to deal with. New signal on radar. Another unit is approaching from across the forest. More enemy reinforcements? Is that a Mazinger? That's a Mazinger for sure! I've never seen one like that, though. What is it, Professor Yumi? I don't believe it. It's Mazinkaiser. Mazinkaiser? But how is it here? Who in God's name even finished it? Unless... No, that can't be. Professor Yumi's very worried. Who's piloting that Mazinger? I don't know, but it's a Mazin, so it's gotta be on our side. Hey, big man, trash those Kikaiju over there, will ya? Whoa, he's just shooting the place up. What gives? Is he an enemy? Come in, Mazinkaiser's pilot. Do you copy? It's not working. Kaiser's out of control. What? He's not on our side, then? Allow me to explain. From what I see, the pilot isn't conscious at the moment. That, apparently, has triggered some sort of self-defense system in the unit. Kaiser will act to destroy everything in sight. In short, it's now a heartless Mazin. A destroyer. I think the robot's heading towards the photon laboratory. Oh, that's very bad. If that beast gets anywhere near the facility. Well, well, what an interesting turn of events. Baron Ashura! I'd come to finalize our conquest of the lab, and what do I find but this amusing show? Forward, Kikaiju Army! Support that Mazinger's advance! What are you up to, Ashura? Hehehe, Mazinger, your symbol of hope, is now destruction made flesh! And I'll very much savor the sight of it crushing your beloved Photon Power Lab. I don't think so! Who goes there? Your games end here, Baron Ashura! You're Ryoma Nagare! The hell is that bot? It's crazy fast. It's Getter. Getter Robo! Why, yes it is. But it looks rather different from the one in our databanks. Tetsuya, our Shin Getter will stop Mazinkaiser. Ryoma, that Shin Getter, is it... We'll explain later. Protecting the lab comes first. Shin Getter Robo, I see. Dr. Kabuto had prepared a countermeasure. Heh, I shouldn't expect said greatest foe to be a berserk Mazinger. It deserves the title, though. Just looking at it is sending chills down my spine. Your being here means nothing, Getter Robo. All you'll find is another defeat at my hands. Shut your mouth, Baron Ashura. Once we've stopped Kaiser, you're next in line. You'll be getting ample taste of the power of the strongest Getter of all. The strongest of all. Boom. Dang, I really wish I got a chance to say that just once. A new Getter. Well, I definitely can see why its speed and power are way above the old one. They're not calling it the strongest for nothing, eh? Troops, rally around Getter Robo and keep Mazinkaiser from reaching the Photon Power Lab. Come on, Mazinkaiser. Shin Getter's here to put a stop to the destroyer you've become. Here is Shin Getter Robo, as piloted by Ryoma Nagare, Hayato Jin, and Benkei Kurama. Kurama? It's typically translated as Kurama. I'm not sure what's different here. And Getter Robo has regeneration, just like Tekkaman Blade. It also has the ability to open get, which is a special evasion. It has at 120 will, I believe, it kicks in. It has a 30% chance to just dodge at any attack. And it can change to Shin Getter 2 or Shin Getter 3. We're going to go to Getter 2 for now. Each form is good at fighting in specific locales. Getter 2 is good at fighting on the ground. We're going to go to here, I think. Hayato's piloted Shin Getter 2, Ryoma piloting Shin Getter 1, and Benkei piloting Shin Getter 3. And Shin Getter Robo hits like a truck. Traditionally a truck made of glass, but nonetheless. I love using the lion heads that are its feet to bite. I think that's very amusing. Yeah, of course, we lose if Mazinkaiser steps onto the Photon Power Laboratory, but it's going to be fairly easy for us to not let that happen. By just blocking all of the tiles, because it can't walk through us. Stop on! Melt through the Kikaiju. Oh, good dodge, Hayato. You only had a 23% chance there. Ish. Guitar drill. It's so hard. It's very hard. However, he's kind of made of glass. Sheesh, the old Mazinger ain't got nothing on how tough this one is. We really need to blast it with everything Shingetter's got to have a shot at winning this. Wait a moment, Ryu. Jun, can you give me footage of Kaiser's powder? Yes, sir. Sending it to your monitors now. It's... What is it, Dad? It's Koji. He's inside Mazinkaiser's cockpit. Kabuto's alive? Yeah, he seems asleep, or maybe knocked out, but I'm positive that's Koji in there. I suppose it was his unconscious state that engaged Kaiser's self-defense system. Koji! Koji! Hey, Kabuto, wake the hell up, you knucklehead! Kaiser's going nuts because of your heavy sleep. What are you doing, bro? This isn't the time to be oversleeping. What do we do, Rio? I think Mazinkaiser will calm down if we can get Koji to wake up. The solution's obvious, then. A few good smacks to the bot should do the trick. Psh, he just can't stop being a problem. Odd. That man's surprisingly angry for someone who just learned his teammate's alive. Learn to read between the lines, Sosuke. That's just his way of showing how happy he is. All units, maintain your attack on Mazinkaiser! And by that she means, just enough to shake the cockpit, yes? Hold on, Koji. We're going to slap you awake, just like when it's time for school. Geta! Tomahawk! Mazinkaiser is being very strong. Use the Fire Tornado, because the power of fire is to lower attack. Oh, good evade. What do we got? Go strike. Shingeru's purpose is to stop Mazinkaiser's rampage, but Koji, this isn't either Getter or Kaiser's real battle, so I promise we'll get both you and Kaiser back home safely. Take a look at Shingeru's power. I'm good to go, Ryo. Same here. Open, get! Change, Geta 3! Switch on! Daisetsu-san, Oroshi! Open, get! Change, Geta 2! Switch on! Shin Geta, Vision! Open, get! Change, Geta 1! Switch on! Geta Beam! I love Getter Robo. It's so cool! Wake up, Kabuto. Are you just going to let a Mazinger be a destroyer? If you don't wake up, I'll have to eliminate Mazinkaiser. Sanda! Break! Koji's still not awake yet. Come on already, Kabuto. How long are you gonna keep us waiting for your lazy ass? Wake up, bro. You don't want to miss breakfast, do you? Koji, you have 5 seconds to wake up before I drag you out of there by your ears. Damn, he got through us. Mazinkaiser's headed this way. Ah! Evacuate the lab, quickly. For crying out loud, Kabuto. Ugh. Tetsuya! Chief, I'm afraid destroying Mazinkaiser might just be our only option. But... There's no more time to waste. If it's not stopped, and soon, that'll be it for the Photon Power Lab. You want us to destroy the super robot of justice? That's nuts! Machines aren't just or unjust. It all comes down to how they're used. I guess that's that. Ura 6, Ura 7. We're going in. Make sure you avoid the cockpit. Hold up, ma'am. Enemy carrier incoming. Yes, go on. Reduce the Photon Power Lab to rubble, mighty devil. Shut up, Baron Ashura. A Mazinger's no devil at all. Listen up, Kabuto. You once self-destructed as penance for turning Mazinger Z into a devil. Are you just going to sit there and let it happen again? Tetsuya. The Castle of Iron is the bulwark of humanity, and we're the ones who control it. As Mazinger pilots, we have a duty to never forget the righteousness within, right? Mazinger pilot. So that's what you are, Kabuto. So open your eyes. Huh? Ha! Bah, you stay out of this, Tetsuya Tsurugi. Gah. Stop right there, creep. You're not taking him out on my watch. Stay right there, Baron Ashura. Tabo Smasha! Punch! Yeah! Come on, Tetsuya, time for our new double Mazinger combo. You got it. Give me a hand here, would ya? I'm on it. Here goes. Double burning fire! What? How are they so strong? Yeah, this cannot be. Back with us, eh, Kabuto? It's really you, Koji. So sorry I put you guys through that, Sayaka, folks. But yeah, I'm the one and only Koji Kabuto, fit as a fiddle. Good to see you're okay, Koji. Been too long, Ryo. And I see you got a new getter, nice one. But the meet and greet's gonna have to wait. I'm not done with Ashura just yet. While you were busy cheering, new enemies have just arrived. Look, that's a Galran warship. They've already made landfall. What a sad sight you are, Baron Ashura. We've come to save you from your imminent defeat. Silence, Galra! I don't need any help from your kind. Don't be that way. We and Dr. Hell are our sworn allies, no? What did you say? The Galra teamed up with Dr. Hell? Evil groups allying with each other? That's crazy talk. I don't see why not, if their objectives align with one another. But those guys are aliens, right? And as bad as they come, from what we heard. I suppose Dr. Hell's far more welcoming than we figured. Not the time to be impressed, you bozos. Psh, whatever. Them teaming up only means we can trash them both together. You do well to abandon ship, Ashura. Your ghoul is falling apart. Baron Ashura doesn't need advice from alien scum. Whoops, all that talking, they just got themselves blown up. No, look, there's something moving in the fire. Professor Yumi, is that... Yes, it seems Dr. Hell rebuilt the Mazinger Z-Wreck he previously recovered. Behold, Koji Kabuto, this is Dr. Hell's latest creation, the Ashura Mazinger! Not even your Mazinkaiser can stand up to its might. That really does it, Ashura. Now you've really pissed me the hell off! You turned my Mazinger into a servant of evil? There's no forgiveness for that! Just wait right there. Mazinkaiser and I'll yank you right out of that cockpit! We got your back, Koji. You're in control again, so this is when Shingetter and Mazinkaiser's real mission starts. As for you, Sadak, the Galra can find all the allies in the world that still won't help you beat us. And you want to know why? Because we're surrounded by brave comrades. We'll see about that, Go Lion. I hereby claim your head and Earth for Emperor Dai Bazal. All troops, attack! Bring down those villains. And don't hold anything back. Give them the works. Here is Mazinkaiser. We have a whole lot of attacks, including two different combination attacks with Great Mazinger, and the Rust Tornado, which will weaken the enemy's attacks, weaken the enemy's armor. Kaiju. Koshiryok Beam! We could probably head out and face them on their turf, but I think we'll be better served by just waiting here. Nope, didn't want to land there. Come on, Go Lion. Laser Magnum. Leave my battleships alone. Ooh, new level of leadership for Eureka. Boss Borat has a big weakness of it can't hit flyers. Power of 3 hearts beat together as one. That is the true power of Getter. Tomahawk, Boomerang! Tabo smasha! Punchy! No, I won't apologize for calling all of the super robot attacks. But yeah, if we look at the attacks, if we look at their air rating, the only ones that work are the Borat hip attack and the self-destruct, because this is a weapon that Boss Borat has. Yeah, but you call me a nerd anyway. And you're right to. I am a nerd. Da, da, da. Atomic Punch! And Muzzin Power kicks in. At 130 will, Mazinger's power up. They do 30% more damage, I think? Might be 20%. It's really good regardless. Oh, not that. Whoa, how's there someone whose body's half man and half woman? You an awe boy? Let me tell you the truth before sending you to the afterlife. We were a couple in ancient Mycenae. Dr. Hell revived and brought us back together. What? But if you're a couple, then, like, how do you kiss? That's none of your beeswax. Baron Ashra is actually two people who have been merged together. Eureka asking the important questions, though. The famous Baron Ashra, eh? I'm yanking you off that cockpit and making you apologize to Koji. Pfft, a worm like you stands no chance against the mighty Ashura Mazinger. You actually like Mazinger with all those yucky little bumps all over it? Guess I'm gonna have to beat both your attitude and your janky fashion sense into shape. Eek, don't like that. Not there. There? Leave my battleships alone! You can see Shingetter's ultimate attack! Yeah, as I said, bit of a glass cannon, as far as super robots go. Stona! Sunshine! Such a wacky attack name. I love it. Near 6k damage is pretty good, though. The Getter Change attack, if I remember correctly, has different animations depending on which unit initiates it. Which mode we're in when we initiate. Open Get! No, it doesn't. I'm thinking of in Super Robot Wars Z, where it has different animations depending on which Shin Getter mode initiates. Koji doesn't have that, so what we're gonna do... So you're that Go Lion the Galra are pursuing. Excellent. I'll land you right before Sadak and rub his face in the mud. Not happening. We've joined the fight to defend our home planet. And we won't show mercy to anyone gunning for it, be it you or the Galra. Weaken his attacks. And then Koji can use the Rust Tornado to melt through his armor. You better get ready for a real bad day, Baron Ashura. I've got 2 months of sleep and I'm full of energy to spend. I don't know or care how you survived, but if you challenge me, you will die this time. Put your money where your mouth is then. Koji Kabuto and the Mazinkaiser don't lose to wimps. Stay right there, Baron Ashura. Rust Tornado! As opposed to Mazinger Z's Rust Hurricane. Get the punchy. Baron Ashura? How did you miss that attack? How? What? Ba 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 da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 da. You've really made me mad this time, Ashura. I hope you're prepared for the consequences. You loathe my Ashura Mazinger that much, hmm? Good. That's precisely what it was made for. Enough chit-chat. You're going to be praying for the afterlife once I'm done with you. Let's do this, Tetsuya. Aye aye, Kabuto. Exe. Double rocket punch! Blast you, you haven't beaten me yet. But you know who has? You girls ready to rock? Yeah! I'm good to go. Drop dead, freak! Ah! What are you doing, Ashura Mazinger? Fight! Fight, I say! Stop right there, Ashura! Ah! Come here, I'm ripping you in that filthy cockpit right off of Mazinger's head! Damn you straight to hell! I won't forget this, Koji Kabuto! Psh, they got away. Poor fellas, you just can't sound menacing when your teeth won't stop chattering. I guess that's still a normal victory in their book. I expected nothing, and you delivered even less, Ashura. Sound the retreat! Radar's clear of all enemy forces. And Yurika, it looks like the SDF and Alliance managed to rout the Kikaiju army across Japan. Admiral Misamaru's Far East Division's also safe. Wow, Dad. You make your daughter so proud. I suppose the Admiral isn't your average doting father. Thanks a bunch, Getter Team. You too, Tetsuya, Sayaka, Boss, everyone really. It's all good. We owed you one anyway. We bump into each other again. And Kazuma. You guys did me another solid today. Like I said, it's all good. Besides, I get the feeling keeping tabs won't mean much real soon. Same goes for you, Getter Team. How so? Let's sit down by the lab first. We'll explain everything there. Koji! Sayaka, I appreciate the big welcome, but everyone's watching. I don't care. We all thought you died. Thank goodness you're alive. Thanks, Sayaka, and I'm really sorry for everything. Bah, get a room, you two. But I guess I can let you off the hook this time, Kabuto. Haha, good to see you're still you, boss. Still, you've got a lot to explain, Kabuto. Where were you these past couple of months? Real talk? I don't have a clue. I blacked out right as Mazinger exploded, and I guess the Pilder flew off on autopilot. Flew off where? When I came to, I was at the foot of Mount Fuji, over by Aokigahara. The Sea of Trees. There are plenty of uninhabited parts around there. Yeah, and there was something like a lab hidden in the area. There, I got put inside this healing pod thingy. I was pretty beat up, so it took 2 months to sort me out. I slept through the entire thing. And that's where you found that Mazinkaiser? Was anyone in that lab, bro? Nope, the place was deserted from what I saw, but I do know who built the place. Dr. Juzo Kabuto, your grandfather. You knew about that lab, Professor Yumi? I heard bits and pieces about Mazinkaiser's development while I was working as Juzo's assistant. The ultimate Mazin, with strength to surpass a god and obliterate the devil. Grandpa built Mazinkaiser to stand up against future threats to humanity, and Mazinger Z's destruction triggered its activation, huh? I would presume so, yes. But I went and screwed up bad. I wasn't all healed, so I couldn't handle Kaiser's power. I passed out, and Kaiser almost went down the wrong path. Whoa, that butt must be really something if you passed out just trying to pilot it. Dr. Kabuto must have feared the power being misused, so he sealed Kaiser away at a hidden lab. And how'd you know any of this stuff, Ryoma? Shingetter was made as Mazinkaiser's counter, wasn't it? Yes, Dr. Satome said so himself. What do you mean? Our Shingetter was a joint project between Doctors Juzo Kabuto and Satome. They built Shingetter and Mazinkaiser as the strongest of their kind, but they also knew how dangerous it'd be if either one, with all the power they have, ran amok. That's why they decided to seal these two monsters away, and just as Kaiser's activation was triggered by Mazinger Z's defeat, Shingetter's own activator key was set to only work when it sensed Kaiser's awakening. A precaution in case Kaiser activation was triggered by evil hands, I presume. I see. That's why you said that Shingetter would be the one to stop it. It's likely that if Dr. Satome activated Shingetter, and for some reason it ran amok, Mazinkaiser would have also awakened and set out to stop it the same way. But Mazinkaiser's back under control now, so both mechs can serve their real purpose. And what purpose is that? Defending Earth, obviously! You said it, and I'll fight twice as hard out there. I owe it to Mazinger Z. In that case, why not share that spirit with our team? You're that trailer captain. Sure, but right now I'm primarily a member of Werter, a special strike force. Yes, and we were asked to scout you guys. So what say you, gentlemen? Will you join us in our struggles to defend the future of Earth? Well, I'm all for that kind of work, but the way you're saying it makes it sound like there's a catch. Yeah, what's with the Uncle Sam speech? What? But Dad said that's the tried and true way to scout people. You don't need to butter us up, captains. We've been in the business of fighting evil for a while now, remember? True. He's certainly a lot more battle-hardened than my kid. Children, I think you should accept. Project W's purpose is well aligned with yours. Captains Bless and Misamaru, Chief Taiga of 3G had already mailed us an official invitation. And now that Koji's returned, the Photon Power Laboratory will once again lend its assistance. Dr. Satome was only waiting until Shingetter was ready to accept the invitation, too. The Getter team's at your service. Kabuto, Ryoma, you'll have to take care of that one for me. Come again, Tetsuya? You and Great gotta sign up, too. I don't think I'll be able to do that. Tetsuya, you're... How pathetic am I? I think Ashura's attack hurt me a little bit. A little? You're looking awful. Oh no, he's bleeding. Tetsuya, I'm so sorry. You took that hit because of me. I'm a professional fighter. I'm always ready to get wounded when I step into battle. If you have the time to feel sorry, Kabuto, then put your Mazinger's power to good use. That's our duty. Yeah, I'll fight twice as hard for you and Great, Tetsuya. Don't worry, we'll make sure to repair both Great Mazinger and the recovered Mazinger Z. I'll relay my and Dr. Satome's acceptance to Chief Tiger, Captain Bless. Do take good care of the Getter team, Koji, Sayaka, and Boss's gang, please. You have my word, sir. Good luck, bro. You guys too, Sayaka, Boss, Nuke, Muka. You got it. And Jun, look after Tetsuya, yeah? I will. We'll join up with Werter as soon as he's recovered. Stay strong, Kabuto. Earth's peace is in your hands. And we'll take good care of it. This is the start of our newest battle. And there you have it. We'll be working with Werter from now on. Good to meet you. Right back at you. We'll fight together for peace on Earth. I'm a bit surprised, though. For a special strike force of the UN Secretariat, there sure are a lot of folks around our age here. True. The Reveners crew over by the US also has a bunch of young dudes. Speaking of, we heard that the team has rescued D-Boy safely, and apparently they used some new gear Freeman made for Pegasus to push the Red Tekkaman back. Oh, I'm gonna have to ask Duo about that when they get back. You know, I always heard that Japan had a bunch of teens and super robots, but seeing it with my own eyes is blowing my mind. Tough luck, Tenkawa. Had you been raised here, and not on Mars, you might just have been picked to pilot one of those Gekiganger robots you love. No, my dream's always been to cook, and that hasn't changed. I see. So joining this battle wasn't your first choice? Hey, Sosuke. What do you think about ditching your AS for a super robot? Sound good? I'd be fine with that, if ordered. But considering the variety of missions Mithril undertakes, I doubt that'd actually happen. A very to-the-point fellow, huh? I take it you're a soldier. Sergeant Sosuke Sagara, yes. Though I'm with Mithril, not with the Earth Alliance. Pleased to meet you, then. My name's Koji Kabuto. A handshake? I don't know the area is safe. I know the area is safe, but I can't bring myself to offer my main hand to anyone. Please understand. Huh? It'll make sense in time. Were there enemies nearby, that'd be prime opening for them. You okay, dude? You hit your head during that fight? Ignore him, kid. He spent his whole life on the battlefield, so social graces aren't his forte. Maybe, but now I'm a student, and I'll have you know I'm doing nicely as trash monitor. Oh yeah. What are we gonna do about school? We were supposed to go back next week. Crap, I already missed out a bunch of classes. I'm so gonna end up flunking this year. We also need to call our dorms to let them know we won't be showing up for a while. It'd be great if we could wrap this all about by the end of summer vacation. You'd have to get the enemy to play ball first, so yeah. Either way, good to have you kids on board. Welcome to the team. We're glad to be here. School notwithstanding, our priority right now is Werther. I suppose school life's rather important to the general public, huh? That's all. The Zonda's appearance complicated things, but we pulled it off. Good work, Mr. Huma, though it's a shame the Alliance's Salt Lake base wound up destroyed. Balzac's Soul Tekkaman also fell to that red Tekkaman, evil, unfortunately. Still, he more than proved the unit's value to the Alliance. Mass production will start soon, whereupon they'll be deployed against the Radom. Quite the conundrum, this. On one hand, the Alliance growing in power helps keep humanity safe. On the other, they only care for a portion of said humanity, which is very much a problem. But that's why we have Werther, and in time, we'll find more and more people rallying to our cause. Very much so. For example, Furyu and Rairu discovered the heart within them, which in turn also convinced Dr. Yang. They'll join us as soon as they're repaired. Incoming transmission from Captain Testarossa. Bringing it up on our monitors. Chief Taiga, we're done repelling the Kikaiju army's assault on Japan. We only succeeded due to the Danan keeping us appraised of Dr. Hell's activities. On that subject, did you call to inform us about something else? Not quite. Master Sergeant Melissa Mao has made a request, which I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, is there something we can do to make life easier for them? Well, as it turns out... Alright. We can now swap Noel back into the Blue Earth. He's currently piloting a Soul Tekkaman. And we can swap anybody we like from the Mazinger team to Aphrodite A or Boss Borat. Only Koji's allowed to pilot Mazinkaiser, though. All right. We are just about done for today. Next time, we are going to have some more stories with Bonta-kun. Then, we're going to run into a bit of a fishy gig with some virtual reality. That said, thank you all very much for watching, and I apologize for the technical difficulties. See you all next time. Bye-bye.